Hi, Life Citizen. It's Crystal. Recently, in a trial study of women with breast cancer tumors, a new drug, new medication called Nexavar, has been showing great promise in treating these breast cancer tumors. So, breast cancer is actually one of the most common types of cancer among women. Something like 1 in 8 women are affected by it. So, basically, 1 in 8 women are at risk of having breast cancer. And basically, breast cancer is just the overgrowth of breast cells that create a malignant tumor, which is bad. But nowadays, there are so many more treatments and options to dealing with it, besides the 1 or 2 they had in the beginning. So you can do chemotherapy, you can do radiation therapy, you can do hormone therapy. There are many options now. So I wanted to get a more personal perspective on breast cancer, the issue, and I talked to this woman. Her name is Cheryl Berlin. She is the choral director at Gaithersburg High School in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and she kind of just talked about her experience going through it back when she was diagnosed in 2005.
I was diagnosed in January of 2005, and I found the lump myself, and went immediately to the doctor, and it was within 5 or 6 days it had been diagnosed, and I was scheduled for surgery. I was very scared, as you can imagine, but I really wanted to just take care of the problem. I mean, I went into how do we fix this mode, and I spent very little time actually, you know, feeling sorry or crying or any of that stuff, and it was more like, okay, how soon can we get this surgery scheduled, and let's kind of get on with it. I tolerated it fairly well. I was very tired. Um, the nausea associated with it was very well controlled with medication, and only felt for a day or two afterward like morning sickness, just this queasiness, which was usually able to be settled with some saltines and some ginger ale. I have two sons. At the time, one was a senior in high school. He graduated in 2005. He was just getting ready to turn 18. And my younger son, that would have made him 12 and a half. And they reacted very differently. My older son was asking very concrete questions. You know, how long are you going to have this? How long will it take to do the surgery? How long will you be home? Um, you know, how long will it take for you to recover, et cetera, et cetera. The younger one was much more philosophical. Why did this have to happen to you? And you know, all those kinds of questions, which were a little bit more difficult to answer. The hardest thing for me to do, believe it or not, was, because I'm so fiercely independent, was to ask other people for help. You know, can you drive my son to baseball practice? We don't have anything for dinner. I couldn't prepare a meal. Do you mind bringing something over? Those were the hardest questions for me to ask. I would say reach out and accept help in whatever form it comes. Neighbors, friends, family, they want to help, and they want to be able to do something to contribute to your recovery. I know it's hard to accept help, at least it was for me, but just ask. People will be there.